Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. Straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osia's fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Right. You should have been my best to see this piece of junk. Should have built a return too.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usean ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble. All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
お、これが無名さんの言ってた画面。これどうなってんだ。どう次へ押すと進むのか。確かトリガーが自分だっけ。赤いやつが敵。味方俺。なるほど。あ、こうやって切り替えられるのね。確か L ボタンでなんだっけ、操縦して R で丸ボタンがミサイルだから特殊兵装で、×ボタンがバルカン。エースデビューやで。といっても本当に飛行機久しぶりやからな。おー、 F16C 小型軽量戦闘機。当時の最先端技術を導入し、高いレベルの運転性、安定性を獲得。ファイティングファルコン、戦うハヤブサ。これが、俺の使うやつか。お、プレビューできる。俺別ゲーなんだけど、グラセフでこれ乗ってたぜ。一番使うの丸と三角。あ、そうなんだ。機銃とかあんま使わないのかね。お、これが特殊兵装。安定した性能の優秀なミサイル。飛行機ゲーでミサイルはやっぱり成績なんやね。機体戦略特殊兵装。出撃。丸と三角。あ、三角ってなんだっけな。ところで無名者のそのアイコンは何なんまあ三角がターゲット選択、丸はミッソー。ミサイルやるでしょ。
Radar sight still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't
うわ、
got
リア
all
ルだ
day
な。
here. Main squadron head to runway. Column squadron take off. Link to Skykeeper.
一人称でやるんだべ。あ、違うか。一人称でなくてもできる。踊るマハラジャよ。
Trigger, your call sign is page 2. Verify and read back. Page 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a look.
R2 で加速。
Good
打ち
luck.
込み続けて離陸。
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP. Hear that? Column squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and
ランディングギアはどうやってしまうんだ。あ、自動でしまうのね。
Page 2 altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
あ、操縦性はグラセフのことと似てるけど、すごいリアルなんだな。ピッチアップ、ピッチダウン。爆撃機は地上走から動きも遅いから当てやすい。任せろ。ターゲットはあれか。視覚が攻撃目標です。R2 で加速し接近しましょう。うわー、急に攻撃しやがって何なんだ。減速、どのくらいまで減速するんだろう。近くに接近してまるで発射。おお、ミサイルだ。後ろを取られないのが一番いいんだよな。ターゲットはあれか、下がってんな。 落としたか。やったね。機種によるが2。護衛機がすばしっこい。敵の護衛機が250まで減速。どのくらいがレーダー範囲。あ、なるほどね。いいぞ、見つけた。いただく。なるほど、雲の中に入ると視界が狭まるんだな。でも敵はやっぱり上にいるんだ。あれは味方か。本当に高いとこ飛んでるな。お、あるかもしれない。こいつに弾数制限はないんだな。三角。外したか。フォックス2。なんだ、ミサイル飛んできた。あ、避けられた。あ、やべえ。やったー。あ、そうなんや。その時は失速ね。失速に注意。雲の中は時々空と地面がわからない。これコード系とか、コード系でね、なんか傾いてるやつのあれがわかんねえな。特殊兵装。なんだこれ。ああ、そういうことか。おお、無人機撃破。はいよ。お、今度はあっちか。三角だね。なるほどね。だいたい味方が分かってきた。あ、こっちの方がいいな。これで、よし、このメーターがあればいける。いたか？いや。まだ無人機はいるみたいだ。ああ、もう8発しかねえな。相手をまとめて捕捉できるときに限る。例えばこの状況か。横向いてんな。後ろから追っかけて発射するしかねえ。あれ、もう落とされてる。展開中に減速すると。なるほどね。こうやってこうか。やばい、敵機が向こうにもいるんだ。外した。 敵は上か、あれか。特殊兵とアームもあるんか。よし、落とした。割と手間取ってまたな。次はあれか。うちもラジにしたいところだ。シビアなんだよな。主人公女性？よし、落ちた。敵はお、クリアかな。
Let's slow down. It's just one sortie.
はあ、
Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
ノッカーでしたら鬼教官やね。
Column Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones? What's the deal with all the drones? Column 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
お、これは直で帰る？それともすぐ終わるタイプ？どっちだ？あ、主人公男？お、ありがとう。なんか最初の出てきたムービーの人が主人公かと思ったけど違うのか。お、終わったぜ。何これ？あ、リプレイか。
Taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit.
ん？あの子はスクラップクイーン。なるほどね。トリガーさんはいいぞ。まだ人物の把握ができてねえからな。アングルいいわね。だいたいこんな動きしてたっけかな、俺。これななんだろう、相手の裏を取るときに相手の高さに合わせていかないと辛いもんがあるんだよな。そこをまず鳴らしていかないと。
We are currently assessing the damage to the base.
始まりの空、トロフィーを
the
獲得。
aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were
あれ
from Erusia.
そうなんだ。
International Union
キャラ濃いの
peacekeeping
か。
force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here.
ここでミサイル当てて、俺が旋回して、旋回するときにふらついてるのがダメだな。で、激きつい。無人機。よいしょ。通知きた。やべえな。つうか俺飛行機ゲーあれだぜ。中学生の頃ネトゲのマウスで操作するタイプのやつやってたからな。飛行機は飛行機でも。こういう風にカメラ動かせんのか。うわー、酔いそう。梅さんよく VR でできんな。あー、でもこれはなかなか綺麗に後ろ取れたっつうか旋回できたな。次は確かまとめてミサイル撃ったんだっけか。考えたけど俺味方を撃ってないよな。 マジ酔うのあれ、ムミちゃん VR で何してんでやってたの？一人称、それとも機体をケツから見る方、三人称っていうのけか。これ確か狩るのに手間取ってたんだよ。クラウンっていう人は猟奇で、あれ、一人称か。一緒。でも VR な、俺売らなければよかったな。右スティック、押すと切り替わるんだよね。操作を忘れそうだもう。キャンペーンモードで機体ツリーが開放されました。強化パーツが正当できるようになりました。次行っていいのかな。今のもう一度。
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Ocean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Ocean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Ocean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Erusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Erusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The executive office of the Ocean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Erusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Ocean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
そうなの？エスコンクラスターがいいにしてくれてる。マジか。ありがとう。
The Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Erusia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war.
これ無名さんがリツイートしてくれたからなんじゃねえの。まあそのおかげもあっていいねもらって本当嬉しいな。よいしょ。なんだっけ、俺たちサイドがオーシア、ユージア、どっちだ
？That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Erusia, paid for by the Oceans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military. and not a single civilian was hurt in the
あー、これあれで
process.
しょ、FPS 系でしょ、これ、ディビジョンって。
Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the
軍隊を
world.
世界中に駐留しまくって嫌
Erusea
われて
didn't have the same reach,
Erusea は
but they
クリ
could
ー
hit
ン
their targets faster and cleaner.
エルジア
And
が
when all this was going
敵
down,
側なのかな。
I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer.
だったらそういうの結構やるよね。う
In
まいよ
case
ね
you。were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Ocean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war,
へえ。
all in the blink of an eye. I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship.
貨物船に。
For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship too.
モスボール。
We headed off down south for several days and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusea on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big
まあ、ああい
fat
うもの
lie.
やね。そうだね。昨日今日
The
と
only
俺ゲーム
reason I
買って
was
たもん。
here is because they knew I'd restored a
あ、昨日で
supersonic
一昨日
plane.
か。一昨日
They
はビ
wanted
ル
me
ダ
to
ーズ。
make something out of the mothballed planes they brought that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out and set the dogs on me.
犬。
Erusea has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yuzian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war.
あれ、どっちが味方
Right
でどっ
after
ち
the
が敵だ。
declaration was made,
また忘れ
surprise
てしまった。
attacks
オ
began
ーシア
around
が
the
国
continent
だけ
that
ど。
inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusea are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The
エルジア
combination
が
of these
敵。
forces
あ、
has
ユージアは
overrun the
舞
majority
台
of the
なんだよな。
continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the
ん
east.
オーシアが国どっちだエルジアオーシア
The multinational space elevator has been seized by the
こ
Erusian
れを見てる
military.
限りエルジアが敵っぽいんだけど
After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat.
なるほど
However,
簡単なミッショ
there
ン
is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
敵っていうかこれは地上砲台地上砲台地上砲台地上砲台 APC かよ装甲戦車がいる敵地上施設を破壊まあ前回のミッションの今度は立場逆転的なあれだね来 体ツリーでは強力な機体や特殊兵装、強化パーツを入手することでミッションを有利に進められます。はい、これか。 MRP とはミッションの貢献度を示すポイント。キャンペーンではミッションをクリアするごとにポイントをもらえる。なるほどね。まあ、お金みたいなもんだなね。なるほどね、わかりやすいな。ファイター、機動性が高く対空戦闘、マルチロール、対空戦闘、対地戦闘、バランス型か。アタッカー、安定性が高く対地戦闘を得意とする。安定性ってのがよくわからんが。特殊兵装も対空戦闘と対地戦闘に向いてるやつがあるんだな。パラメーター、モビリティっていうのが機動性か。スタビリティが安定性。耐久性が一番下か。なるほど。ああ、マルチプレイか。まあ、なんだちょっと何機以上あるんだけど、なんだろうこれ。あれ、俺何も買えなくね。一等空兵の階級昇格後解放されます。はい。今は買えねえからミッションだな。特殊兵装、そういえばこれは、これが、なるほどね、ミサイル、バルカの他に特殊兵装っていうのがついて、それのことなのか。結局3つってことね。こうしてみるとなかなか、なんだろうね、今までだったらただのオブジェクトと FPS やってたからオブジェクトとしてしか見れてなかったやつなんだけど、こうしてみるとなかなかなるほどなって思っちゃう。なっちゃんの言ってたディビジョン2って FPS なのかな。FPS 対戦、フォートナイト的な。よし、行くぜ。目標を破壊しよう。どうやって破壊するんだろう。まあ、そりゃそうだな。
But any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
まあそんなもんだろうな。点滅してるのがL は平行移動。これは前回も使ってたわ。前回のゲームミッションでも。そうなんだ。本当だ。あれ、ロックオンできるか。やってたか。 赤くなったところがもう目印ってやつだな。これ敵の声でしょ。はいはいはい。バルカンでやらないとダメだな。ここは爆撃できる爆弾があれば話はまだ楽だったかも。位置を移せないのか、そう言われましても。あ、くそ、壊せなかったか。壊すターゲットを決めて動かしないと当てられない。よし。本当だ、なんで抵抗はあんまりねえんだろうな。ミサイルどっから？外したか。バルカンの範囲がどこまで届くかも見てみたいもんだが。敵か。お仕置きしてやるべ、無人機どもめ。外したか。美味しい。録音できた。なるほど、録音対象を適宜切り替えないとダメなのね。あ、これ電線はダメなのかな。あーばよ、とったーん。やべえ、楽しいこれ。ムメシャンがハマるだけあるぜ。だから三角をいっぱい使うってそういうことなので。あーばよ、とっつぁん。あ、くそ、やっぱり潰せないか。お、敵のうち陣地来てやったから。お、バルカンでぶっ壊した。あ、めっどうだ。ダメだな。この角度で撃つや絶対外す。市街地に行ったの？避難してやることを祈る。 当たるかよ。
All aircraft, residential area is below you.
あれ
Column 2, Fox 2.
Page 2, missile launch.
よし。
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can. No remaining special weaponry.
しまった。 あ、くそ、敵どこだ。
Enemy transports are taxiing. Locked on.
Evade! You're being locked onto.
こういう時のために残しておくべきだったな、ミサイルを。 最寄りの敵に。
Careful of ice formation in the clouds. Ground target destroyed. Breaking off. That radar was just about to go online. Missile headed your way.
雲で視界が見えない。
Careful, the enemy has a lock. Everything's been burned down. Fox 2, Fox 2.
一機ずつ落としていかんと。
Hand it on your six.
よし。
H2, target down. Evade, do it now. Bandit has a lock.
あれ APC に攻撃が効かない。
Bandit acquired. Initiating attack. Column 1, Box 2. H2, locking. Target destroyed. Locked on. They're losing it after their allies on the ground were taken out. Can't say I blame them. Missile inbound, evade! Enemy on your rear. Break!
とりあえず照準合わせてからの方がいいな。
Enemy's air strikes are flawless. We're done for!
外した。
Fox 2. Bandit evaded the attack. Huh? Keep your mind focused. 5 targets remaining. Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
なかなか一筋縄じゃいかないね。
Lockdown hostiles. Missile launched. Fox 2.
とりあえずまずは目標を一気一気やっていかないとな。
Do we really have interceptors? They're still pounding us. All right. This base is worth destroying. 4 targets remaining. All transports have been destroyed, but what were they carrying?
Mage 2 is in the clouds.
3 targets remaining. Column 3, box
旋回性が欲しいな。
I've been over behind the enemy. Missile incoming. Break. Column 2, you can't go after every target.
Missile hit.
Enemy on your rear. Caution, hostile on the radar lock. Launch preparations complete. Bolts are free. Members are ready. Stand clear, 15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away.
ん？なんだ？無人機か。
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're cleared to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, Cloud. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Column 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs.
なるほど、こういうことか。
Repeat, bandits are drones.
Box 2.
Column 1, that doesn't matter.
Yes.
Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter.
He's saying the war could change in an instant. Get over it.
Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
あ、本当に下がるな、旋回じゃねえ、速度が。
Feels like I'm riding a roller coaster up here. Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah.
Column Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Enemy.
Mage 2, locked. You're low on missiles.
Fox 2.
やばいやばい、速度上げないと。
He's mine. He's not getting away. Don't try to read their movements.
That's a miss.
Missile away.
Missile inbound. Evade.
Aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt. I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
雲の中に長時間いると機体への着氷により旋回精度と安定性が高い。
Just
な
two
るほ
more.
どね。
Column 1, Fox 2. Mage 2 enemy has a lock on you.
本当に見えづれえ、雲の中だと。
One to go. Let's get through this without any
やばいやばい、
casualties.
危ね危ね危ね。
I'm glued to this one.
Mage 2, Fox 2.
Golem 2, Fox 2.
あー、敵捉えづれ、素早いな。
Where'd he go?
Locked.
He dodged it.
あれだな。逃がされ。
Missiles depleted.
やったー。
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RT.
おかえ
No
り。
casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I
戦
don't
死者はい
know.
なかった。
Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
大丈夫かな。
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
これで VR だったらなおさらよく合うな。
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
もっと慣れないとな。
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel 2 was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Ocean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
俺を食いながら味方だね。敵だね。正面衝突だ。といっても全員前期が無人機ってわけだけど。お、10万超えてる。お、スーパートムキャットじゃん。あー、トムキャットの性能はいいけどミサイルの性能があんまりなんだ。長い射程を持つ。ああ、弾速早いんだね。お、これは便利そうだ。 これはミラージュ、デルタ翼だな。俺がね、ガキの頃やってた飛行機ゲーにもミラージュはいたよ。懐かしい形してんな。10日型爆弾っていうのは使いやすそうなんだよな。そうでもない？ああ、これはミサイル特化って感じ。ミグ29だ。ラースタッチか。これ正当攻撃後継機っつったらこれだな。いただくぜ。うわー、いいねこれ。ブレーキか。全体的に性能が上がってるんだよな。長射程型ミサイル。よし、行くぜ。かっこいいね。最初から塗装ついてるのもまたよし。給油？ほいほい。50メートル。へえ、こうやって給油するんやね。よっしゃ、行くぜ。使い勝手が上がってる。了解。
Good luck. Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Golem 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we get wet wild and do dirty, dirty things.
Once
you hit one of them, stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins. Show up on the radar. Bandits are in the clouds. Feeling out. I lost control.
当たってない？クソ。
Careful, there's a real demon in there. If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in a 9G turn.
L3 と R3 を同時押しか任せる。よし。そう、バルカンの射程はイエー。これでも食らえ。外したか。おお、これがチャッププレイヤーってやつだ。シェアバラン。そうあってくれることを願う。Yeah.
Nice kill. One remaining.
Yes.
Radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Woohoo!
I haven't even broken a sweat.
応援はいないのか。
Missile incoming! Evade! Break! Break! What the hell? Caution! Missile! Caution! Large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
危ねえ。お、なんかお出ましたぜ。お、気持ち悪い。あれが噂の新型小型機ですか。数多いな。
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock. Break, now!
We're just waiting for mission command.
We'll live through this, Trigger.
足りねえ。
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
There's too many of them.
These guys will go down easy.
相手。
All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the arsenal bird.
Rogue Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
光だと。そう、一気ずつ落としていかんとか。
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command. Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verify the situation.
Column 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
This is Column 3, Column 2's hit! Status report. Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
問題はないか。
Skeleton 3, break! Break!
あー、ぐるぐる。
Golem 2, roger that.
We lost another friendly! Skeleton 3's lost. Coming. What's the plan?
Where's that report? Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
How's that happen? What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get
out of there. Breaking.
Give in. Control ground. I'm breaking up.
Skeleton 2 lost.
なんだりゃ。
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. They knew this earlier, or else would have survived to hear it.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing. I've got him in my sights. This is getting a little tight.
Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
はい、チョコマカと。
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine. Affirmative. This is Gargoyle 1. Leading Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
なんだ、急に置いてくなよ。
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
One bandit. Distance 30.
Gargoyle 1, caution! Missile!
It's like he's...
Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
またなんか置いてきたのか。
Golem 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. The twin tips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run.
どこだ？
Going for the loader.
H2, UAV
うっと
down.
うしい早め。
Golem and Mage Squadron, help us!
Get those UAVs off of France.
Let Golem and Mage Squadron handle it. They'll pull through.
Get your asses out.
Missed. Missile headed for friendly.
受けてくれ。
Squadrons still have their hot shot, then we just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith. Golem and Mage, don't even get it. We'll take it.
Yowza.
H2 splashed him in.
That's it, baby. Come to Poppy.
いただき。
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Short-range aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time.
I'm dead meat. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared.
This is not good. Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. The weak get eaten.
Column 2, get a hold of yourself. Column 2, get away from the enemy.
Page 2, support.
くそ、外したか。
Somebody. Support.
Column 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got brownie?
Afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry. A few seconds to be light for test form. Hurry up. I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we can. Hey, Squadron, get those things off my ass.
Page 2 has been tied up now. Trigger, can you help him?
Page 2 is taking on multiple UAVs. Got the advantage. We owe him one.
うわ、外すな。
He's mine. He's not getting away. Missed.
You're low on missiles. Got a lock on me. Mage 2, move to support. Other aircraft are in trouble.
I got him. He's mine.
当たんねえ、クソ。早め。
Not on my watch.
Mage 2, locked.
よし。
Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work.
よっしゃ。
All UAVs have been splashed.
いやー、えぐいな。
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Mage 2, we have
you on radar. You are cleared for approach. Runway is clear. Mage 2, you are cleared for landing. 3,000 to runway. Mage 2, lower speed. Mage 2, lower nose. You're too high.
Okay.
Your approach looks good. Stay on course. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Perfect, Mage 2. I knew you'd be back. Stand by for further orders. Be ready for your next sortie.
Hey, yo.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Go.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
いやー、きつかった。
Here he comes. Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing a stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Aruja lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Arusian princess rallying her people on the Arusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Aruja, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, According to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot who will head up this strategy is you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
うわ、結構あるな。新しい兵装を見てみるか。いろいろあるな。やっぱ選ぶんだな。
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
さあ、今回はどうなるか。つか2019年って。
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Caution. Pull up.
Mage 2's in the clouds. Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
はいよ。
Bravo, situation normal. No change. RTD, going home.
Trigger, you got two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry. I'm watching over you.
ああ、こっちは近道になるけどえらい狭いな。急がばを回れだ。
Careful of ice formation in the clouds. Making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know you got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them.
ありがとうよ。
What's happening? Give us orders. Increasing alert. Watching radar. Are we under attack? No change.
You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home.
射程的にはね、直線距離でいいから。
Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero.
なるほど。
I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger.
任せろ。気に入ってる人を。
Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
よし、行くか。
Do we have bandits? Tell me the situation. No problem. Stay alert. Situation normal. Nothing sighted.
よっしゃ。
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started. Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone. Page 2, target destroyed. Missile closing. Evade.
あれ、シャフ、そっか意味ないか、この距離だと。
Half of the SAM sites are down.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Call 'em squadron.
食らうんだ。
Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Gargoyle squadron, stay focused. Don't on your job. All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before that.
目標を逃したか。
Mage 2, target down. Target destroyed.
This is Sea Goblin. We've arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Mission still in progress. Stand by. Mage 2, rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down. Destroy them. Targeted range of guns. Half of the anti-air guns down.
これいいな。うまく使っていかないと。
All SAM sites down. There are still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ.
あら、やった。外した。かっこ悪い。
All anti-air guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, you are clear to land.
Roger. Rendezvous point in sight. We're almost there.
これが軌道エレベーターでやった。すげえな。
They're container-launched UAVs.
これがシーゴブリンか。
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Gollum and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
This is Sea Goblin. Heading over to the Express's location now. Run for the container!
ああ、容赦しねえぞ、ボケ。出てて、バルカン俺にも食らってたよ。コンテナトラック。遮蔽が邪魔だな。
Yeah, Mage 2 destroy the target. Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position! We're cut off! Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back! Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harling, stay right there!
ジェイコブが撃たれた。
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive?
They got the chopper and Sierra too! That was thermobaric! Shit! Rocket!
Damn. UAVs moving away from the harbor toward the space elevator. Shoot them down.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Harling.
まずあの目標から始めるぞ。
Along with the soldier who has this radio. Get Mr. Harling out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out. UAV down.
Target hit!
あれは
We found an Erusian transport craft. Its engines are on.
It's chow time.
I heard you were in the Air Force. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Harling.
He has a radar lock on you.
Blue.
We're swarming it. There's no way we can provide adequate cover.
Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up. All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
バルカンぐらいはどういうことね。
about half. Mop up the rest.
裏取り。
Right behind you. Careful, the enemy has a lock. UAVs flying toward the space elevator. Mage, Gollum, get them.
Lockdown bandit. Enemy drone is no more. Golem 2, hang in there.
しかしいいね、面白いよこれ。さて、あの灰を落とすか。大丈夫大丈夫、このぐらいは。
Mage 2, missile away.
いいよ。
3 remaining.
あれだな。
UAV confirmed down.
Target confirmed destroyed. Nice.
いいよ、登り
Mage
き
2,
り。
vehicle destroyed.
これでも食らえ。
Targeting range of guns.
さあ、次はなんだ。あれか。
Enemy on my tail. Bandit has fired a missile at me.
し、やっぱり無理か。
Fox 2, Fox 2.
いや、
Golem squadron, let's take it up a notch, okay?
1 remaining.
針は返してやる。
Locked.
変な飛行を繰り出してくるな。当たったが。これでも食らえ。くっそ、ミサイルでは頼りにならんな。危ね危ね。よっしゃ
All UAVs have been splashed.
ー。
All
ざまあ見
aircraft.
ろってん
Former
だ。
President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off.
離陸せよ。あ、あれマザーグースっていうの。先に感謝の言葉を述べておく。
Let's wait till we're home safe.
帰ってからもう一度お聞かせてください。
Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support.
了解。
5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
あれだな。
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element. Vuko, forming up.
人将校。
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. But this isn't exactly a fight.
Understood. An arsenal bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Course of action changed.
Enemy UAV down. Great job, Trigger.
Radar lock acquired.
Cargo 1, where's the signal? Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my order. It's not the White House, guys. The harbor. They won't be able to get home. That ship isn't one of ours.
Enemy's marked.
Where's the signal? Gargoyle, change radio frequency.
よっしゃ。
Mother Goose 1 here. We're about to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed.
Page 2.
Gargoyle, it's time.
よっしゃ。
Attention, Gargoyle Squadron, Babel,
いいミサイル
Babel,
だ。
Babel.
いい子だ。
Gargoyle 3 to Babel. Babel, roger.
バベル。うわ、すげえ。すげえぜ。
Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
I figured, but why weren't we informed? The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual.
Gargoyle Squadron, report.
HQ, one hit and scored. Rest was intercepted by UAV. The elevator's windbreak took a scratch.
あ、高度が低い低い。
Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority.
You're after me. Mother Goose 1 hit.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Early. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond.
なんだと？
Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course. Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond.
どういうことだ？
Mr. Harling, please respond.
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take him down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining.
I'm glued to this one.
Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harling, are you piloting that plane?
Arsenal bird liberty passing waypoint 2.
The UAVs are continuing their attack.
They're obsessed with that transport.
UAVs launching from Arsenal bird liberty headed toward the AO.
The former president still alive?
Mage, destroy those UAVs and keep Mother Goose 1 safe. Mage 2, clear out the bogies near Mother Goose 1.
うん。
Protect Mother Goose 1. Destroy those UAVs. We're out of time. All units abort the operation.
タイムオーバー。
Skykeeper,
ま
what
た
the
タ
hell
イ
was
ムオー
that?
バーか。
Gargoyle did their job.
I figured, but why weren't we informed? The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual.
Gargoyle Squadron, report.
HQ, one hit and stored. The rest were intercepted by UAV. The elevator's windbreak took a scratch. Nothing more.
Roger. Continue
respond. Main Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
コックピットか。乗
Colonel
っ
Johnson,
取られたんかな。
okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Can Mr. Harling? Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
They're locked on me.
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond.
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take them down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining.
Radar lock acquired.
Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace.
Mage 2, Mage 2.
Oh my god, Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was Ocean. A friendly missile hit him.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating.
Friendly fire. I saw it.
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. The Rusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye in the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately.
読めねえな、どういうことだ。
Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand?
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating a former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
新しいスキン。これでシナリオ進むんだもんな。
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this, talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His TAC name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire. And as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again?
Wonder how many we'll lose today. Better than solitary.
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
機体どうなんの？あ、そのままか。
It's time
time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
どうなることやら。
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
My blood's boiling!
Toss the jump in solitary once he gets back. Spare 8, when you land, your ass is grass. Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good.
Let's make this more interesting.
Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil. Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter. Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
Yeah!
This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base. Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one. If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes. One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me? Righto.
Only 3, this is Spare 1. Numbers we can handle. Proceed with us. Spare Squadron, get into formation.
Spare 15, work off your crews.
とりあえず時間を稼ぐってことか。
Look at that. Blowing up a bunch of paper planes.
The enemy seems to think our air force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Idiots are that convincing.
Shit! The enemy just hit the control tower!
Hey, what's with all the shaking?
There's smoke!
Send in the fire team. Not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKinsey? Damn it! Spare Squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy. We'll be done by now after we make the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill after the starts? This is the first. If count's going forward, I decide when you die. All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me.
Who's gonna dance to your lying tune?
I'll show you all how it's done.
This is School 6, evading enemy missile.
Oh yeah, this one must go.
Stay evading, continuing attack. Run 2.
ほら死ね死ね。
I've yet to confirm the destruction of the targets. Continue on with the mission. Watch your mouth. Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty. Direct hit.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
Bingo! Good going. That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission.
Trigger shot down a bomber. That was some fancy flying, Mr. Murderer.
Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harley's murderer.
We can't break away. We can't. Where the hell are we out of here?
うわー、えらい高く飛んだな。
Sorry, I got lucky. Fox 2.
一旦距離を取るしかないか。
Ammunition 0.
Panic. This isn't our first dance.
Focus on destroying the target.
Mike! Missile!
おっと、あれは嘘だ。
Sorry, but I'm gonna get the top score again. Only because kills are self-reported.
I'm on this here now.
A monkey can do this work. Anyone up for some poker tonight?
Approaching target. Open the bomb bay doors. Boom! Hell yeah!
Hey, do you have a read on the situation?
This is decent at what it's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Targets that slow aren't a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Geez, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need to yap to pull the trigger.
Bring that down. I'm surrounded.
Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot.
Picking up. Priority. Call up escort.
一旦距離を取るか。
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing?
Are you? Wilco, Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment.
Enemy interceptors firing.
Trigger again.
On fire. We're going down.
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Can't maintain altitude. Bailing out.
This is a pretty nice ride. It's been service pretty good.
バルカンの機銃の威力は思いっきり上げたいんだけど、どうにかならんから。
Sleeves anyway. I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen. Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
Shit, I missed. Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, Tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades. targets remaining. 3 targets remaining.
Get on their ass if you want to score.
爆撃機を落としていけばいいのか、ザコを無視して。
Good hit. Move in. Take 6.
VR モードでよくやれんな。
Chaff and flares are low.
We're being bombed. This is Nova 1. Delivery complete. We have what we need. Going home. Damage report. We need to tend to the wounded.
The mission has failed.
How about them apples?
Silence. Deserters will be punished.
Yeah.
Suck on this.
Shut up.
あれ失敗した？
Shut up. Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Right done by now. Have to rethink the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill after it starts?
This is the peace. If counts going forward, I decide when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line too? I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. You can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report get pushed up real pretty.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up. Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you're Harlan's murderer.
Bandit on my tail. We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. Lost all of them. Where the hell is your idea?
あいつから行くか。
The enemy's gunning for me. Sorry, but I'm gonna get the top score again. Only because kills are self-reported. A monkey can do this work. Anyone up for some poker tonight?
Yes.
Anyone's gonna take the top score from me. It's in my blood.
Focus on destroying the target.
Price is decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's not slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Gee, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Bandit evaded attack. Trying again.
Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Nah, I should have put it all on Trigger. Don't want on my tail.
Evading. Running. Bandit on your 6.
Trigger again.
We've never had such fire. We're going down.
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing?
Are you... Wilco, Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for a moment.
Can't maintain altitude. Bailing out.
This is a pretty nice ride. It's been serviced pretty good. Can't believe these seats used to be scrapped. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. Maybe she's loyalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen.
Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, Tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades. 4 targets remaining.
後ろを取れば確定で落とせるな。
3 targets
確定かは知らんが。
I've got one clinging to my ass.
Begin the attack.
Oh, yeah! Let's do this.
Sparing, watch your mouth.
Picking up. On target. Prepare for bombing run.
Bingo! Good going. That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission.
Missile in the air. Heads up. I'm about to flip this.
Enemy interceptors firing. Locked on bandit. Attacking.
2 targets remaining.
So many squadron conflicts. Like some days. Now the paper mache strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. Guess every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war.
そう、外したか。
Missile in the air. Heads up.
1 bandit left. Take him down now.
First come, first served. Jump. Check your 6. Now.
機体もやばいな。
I got hit, but it's no big deal.
This bastard wants a piece of me.
Enemy got away. On my target's tail. Breaking hostile lock.
Incoming missile. Breaking.
Enemy attack struck me. I'm still okay.
どこだ？
Attack missed.
Count. Bandit on your 6.
Bandit in my sight. Locked on. Hostile has a lock. They evaded. Continuing attack.
I'm behind the enemy.
I'll dodge that. No sweat.
I'm spiked. I'll shake him.
There's an enemy on your tail. He took a bite out of me. Breaking. In position behind bandit.
Champ, take your 6.
Knox 2. Bandit acquired. Locked on.
Knox 2.
Approaching target. Open the bomb bay doors. Hell yeah! My target's safe.
Hey, do you have a read on the situation?
Break.
あれ？どこだ？機体。
special weaponry.
Black 2!
Nickel. Nickel. Nickel.
This is Storm 6. I'm in position.
Count, check your 6. Now!
Maintain in my sight. On guard.
あ、いたいたいた。お前やろ、殺してやる。
All targets confirmed eliminated.
ああ、やっと終わった。
Hell yeah! Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me tonight.
Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB. Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what, you're not done?
Just checking.
はあ、やったぜ。
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm.
はいよ。
3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Right. Stand by for your next sortie.
よし。
I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget.
ざまあ見やがれ。
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to...
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
時間かけすぎちまったな。
Mihai's granddaughters liked to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
"Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?"
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dimitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji. When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding Kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited. I noticed the rose emblem. She laughed like a princess, and I found out later she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy. This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches. They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic. I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden, even from me.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca-Roja to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it. Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
今日はここまでかな。膝が結構痛いからかな。もう途中ずっとカニ食ってるみたいに黙ってやってるけど、結構楽しいね、やっぱ。やっぱり操作慣れないけど。なかなかありなゲームですね。てかなんかさっきのムービーで喋ってたメガネの金髪の男ってなんか声がバイオハザードのウェスカーにすげえ似てるんだけどな。同じ人なのかな、こういうの。セーブしとこう。ああ、よし。お疲れ様やで。